Hey guys, it's Sophie.
And it's Emily, and welcome back to the Girls Watch Girls Play podcast.
Ba-ding.
What a week it's been.
It's actually so annoying.
I think maybe this week is honestly maybe to me being a little quiet.
It's only Wednesday.
It is only Wednesday.
Hold the fork.
We're leaving this podcast quite late. We're filming Wednesday. It comes out tomorrow.
I know. We did the same last week.
Yeah.
Cool. We live on the edge these
days. We do live on the edge.
No, we like to leave it so as much news as possible.
Yeah, we're doing this on purpose, not because we're poorly managed. We're doing this so we are so on the ball with what's going on.
Anyway, yeah, talk about being on the ball. News this week. Lots been happening over the weekend.
People have been playing football.
People have been playing ball this weekend. I'll tell you who has been bloody playing ball. Sam Kerr.
Oh.
That was gorgeous. Wasn't
Guys,
that lovely?
I feel a little hard done by.
Bit betrayed.
I'm feeling a little betrayed. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not a Chelsea fan, so I probably wasn't going to be there for the debut.
You are Australian.
But I am Australian.
And
so
she's always Australian, do you know what I mean? She's not always Chelsea. No, she probably will say she's Chelsea till she does. But you know what I mean?
I think at the end of the day, as a manager perspective, it was the best time for her to debut again, re-debut. But I was really sad that I wasn't there.
I know, but to get a goal.
To score. Scrappy, that goal was.
It was scrappy, but oh God, I'm smiling. I'm so happy. I'm just chuffed for her. In terms of football, women's football, and Sam Kerr's massive presence within that, I think it's massive and really exciting.
Oh my God, and I'm so excited we're going. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Can we go?
How long have we been waiting for this?
Okay.
For as long as...
Literally for as long as I've given a fuck.
Yeah.
It's the Girls Watch Girls Play derby.
In Derby.
It is Australia versus England
versus Australia.
Yes. In Derby.
We can't wait.
But we're also going to the Tilly's Wales game.
We're going to Cardiff. We've got a few of us going down, which will be thrilling.
So exciting. But for the England one, it's you and me. And it's going to be really special. It is a Girls Watch Girls Play derby.
And
you'll see me switch sides.
Yeah.
The thing is, I am Australian at the end of the day. When it comes to a World Cup, I'll be Australian.
I mean, I'm going to Wales to support
the Tillies. Yeah.
I'm going to support Tillies. Have I even got any Aussie shirts? I'm trying to think. No.
You have Australian tops, but not football.
No, I'm gonna get maybe one of my Arsenal ones printed with
you can wear my Catley one if you don't have one by then.
True.
You could always wear my Catley top.
Just an excuse, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I have my.
You do have Catley.
I do, not the most recent Australian top. I have the older one.
Yeah,
but I would like the away one, the black and lime away one.
Yeah, because if you wore that and I wore the black England to that England Australia game,
to get, honestly, we're like doing a whole photo shoot because my parents live in the UK, so they live like not far from Derby. They live in Derbyshire, around that area. So we're gonna stay at their house when we go to that game. So we can.
I'm gonna get a photo shoot.
I don't know. I was like, I can get someone to take the photos. And I was like, I can't think of anyone worse taking photos of us than either of my parents.
No offense.
No offense, but like, I don't think they know the angles that I necessarily want.
But that'd be sick. We could look so cool.
That's.
But you don't have that top.
Not yet. Business expense.
Pending. Business expense, literally.
I do really want that top, and I think honestly, with the way I'm feeling about Sam right now, I would get Kerr on the back. It's a bit basic for a Tilly's top.
But you'd wear it all the time as well, because it's that kind of top you can wear normally because it's black.
Yeah, it is. It's cool.
That's cool. Well, we'll think about it.
So exciting.
We'll be thinking about that, but we can't wait for that. I mean, you know what? I don't know who's... I don't think Australia have been playing great necessarily, but they've got Joe Montemurro now, so, you know, maybe things will switch up.
They were really well during the World Cup.
They did, 2 years ago.
They were playing at home, to be fair.
Playing at home, and but the past year or so, like I even thought their Olympics campaign wasn't great. But the thing is, they've got great players. I think it maybe is a managerial problem. I don't know.
I also think like they don't play together a lot. They don't think they play together as much as like squad wise. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the girls in the England teams play together in squads.
But a lot of the Aussie guys are here.
Yeah, I guess we've got 3 at Arsenal, 3 at Tottenham.
Loads at Chelsea as well. Sam, Ellie.
So 2.
Maybe there must be more.
No.
There's not. But there are quite a lot, you know, over here. Lily Murphy's injury came back positive. No, I'm joking. She's had surgery on her shoulder.
That's crazy.
Yeah, shame for her. She'll probably be out for a hot minute. But
yeah, she's so young too to be like having that much of a hit.
Also,
that early in her
squad
career.
haven't got any depth for them to
But Man City are always going to have injuries. The squads that have no depth are always going to have injuries. Like that's just how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, and then Millie Turner got injured against.
Yeah, is that confirmed as an ACL?
No, everyone thought it was, and it's not ACL or MCL. They're looking at the kneecap.
Oh, okay.
Not confirmed yet. But they, I think tonight, are playing their second leg of one of the Champions League qualifiers. I think if they lose tonight, then they're out. And they've got a depleted squad already, and then they've lost someone like Millie Turner.
Yeah. Do you know who they're playing?
Braun? Oh, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. It's not
tomorrow.
Today.
Well, it'll be today if you're listening to the podcast the day it comes out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, it's against Braun. It's tomorrow, and they're down. So if they lose, then they're out.
Yeah, interesting stuff coming out of that game as well, especially with the last game they played with paying for their own flights and losing their boots and like. Just
a lot of
seems like
faff.
a lot of
mismanagement.
Yeah, and ministerial and administrative. Sorry, I just made up a word. Administrative errors and lack of organisation going on there.
Yeah.
And I don't really understand what happened with the flights, whether all of them had to pay for their own flights home.
No, the thing is, I think they're at a crap time and there was a stopover somewhere. I mean, why? And that means they lose a day off, I think. So people wanted to get home because they don't get many days off.
Yeah, they don't.
So they wanted to get home as quick as they could to have a day off.
Yeah.
Instead of going for a stopover and I don't know where it was, like Paris or Brussels or something. Okay.
And then they just were like...
But it was like a commercial flight back, I think. So they paid for their own, a lot of them, not all of them.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
I just think the men's side would never have to do that.
Oh my God, they don't have a private jet. And I'm not saying get on private jets because it's not sustainable. But like, do you know what I mean? It's clearly an imbalance and there's like money there. Like, why do they have to get an indirect flight?
It's crazy. crazy things going on.
And then the boots. I mean, if they are getting commercial flights, that's probably not really their fault. But I don't understand why. Like, I never understand lost luggage anyway.
No, I don't understand where to go.
Like, why is it lost? Just put it on the plane.
Ugh.
I don't know. So I think, I don't know. Maybe it was a like City fan or something. Like
what? Like did them over?
Yeah. Brown fan.
Got him good.
Got them good there.
Really got them good. Oh God.
They just had to go and buy a bunch of
I really
boots.
hope for United that they do well tomorrow, not tonight. I'd love to see them do well throughout this Champions League venture.
Would you?
Not too well. I'd like
just
to
a little.
I'd like not to see them get knocked out in the first qualifiers. That'd be really sad.
True, because when that happened to us, God, that hurt.
Yeah, it hurt and it was sad and it was boring as well.
Yeah, bloody
it was boring. And I love seeing English clubs do well. I like seeing us win. But I'd like to see like United
go on a good run.
Get further than they did before, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to see Chelsea in the final.
Imagine there was one point when we were like, what if it's a Chelsea-Arsenal final? And we were like, we're not going to go if it's a Chelsea-Arsenal
Because it's boring, because we were going to pay. Obviously, it was going to be really expensive. Obviously, we didn't end up paying for it because thank you, Heineken. But if we were going to pay for it, I wouldn't have bothered. Well, I didn't have the money anyway, and I wouldn't have forked out for a Chelsea-Arsenal final because I've seen that game a million times.
But beating in the Champions League would have been comical. Sorry. Genuinely sorry to Chelsea fans, but it would have been comical.
Sorry, Stella.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Stella.
I
think Stella would... I don't know, but I think Stella would agree that it would be funny.
Yeah, would they be fucking furious?
They would, but I don't know. They're so, like, nonchalant.
Yeah, but they'd be like, haha, not going to talk to you for a few days.
Alexia Putellas and Vicky López, PSG.
PSG. So I think PSG are kind of getting a foot up their bum at the moment. Like, let's just, got to keep their ass.
Yeah,
they're like...
The transfer window closes in 2 days.
They're like, oh, shit, let's pick up, you know?
Yeah.
It looks like PSG have kind of got their own kind of work going on. They're trying to get some more good players in there for their season.
Yeah.
Obviously, with the French league, similar to the Spanish league, it kind of goes Lyon, Barca, and then PSG, Real Madrid, and then kind of like
Bayern as well, not to be forgotten. But
they're not
what did you
French
say?
or Spanish leagues.
Oh, sorry.
Those are their.
I just thought you meant like European.
For their own respective league, there is a winner, a faraway second, and then the rest. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like Lyon, and then there's PSG, and then I literally don't know about anyone else from the French league.
Okay. Was Paris?
Yeah.
Paris FC and Frankfurt.
Yeah. Wait, Frankfurt is not in France. Guys, are we really thick today?
Lily.
Lil.
Nice. Yeah.
Lily and Nice. Lily and Frankfurt from France. You know those girls? Lovely girls. You used to go for drinks with them every Sunday after the office. Sunday, office. I feel really stupid today.
Yeah, fair. But the thing is, PSG have lost midfielders this transfer window.
Yeah, for London City as well.
Yeah, sorry. No. But the thing is, they're replacing exactly what they'd lost. They'd lost a midfielder in Corbin Albert. And they've also lost someone up front. They've lost Grace Gaoro up front, and they're trying to replace with Vicky López. I mean, absolutely fair to them for going for those two.
Alexia Putellas is never going to leave Barcelona.
No, and
she has to be forced out.
For Vicky, I think
she's young. I think that's a good.
I
think
go,
it's
like,
good. Yeah,
have fun.
Yeah,
live your life. Even like at Lyon, love to see her there, or like in the German league. It doesn't have to be WSL.
I think
asking
Vicky,
for a more.
Yeah, I think Vicky López could do well at PSG. I think Alexia Putellas would have to be dragged out of Barcelona.
But a 4-year deal. Sorry, I hit the mic. A 4-year deal. She's like 30.
I know
plus.
She's getting a little old.
So a 4-year deal is bold.
Yeah,
you know? That is. They're basically asking for her retirement.
Yeah.
But I only see her retiring at Barca. So if she went, she'd go for like a year or two and then come back. But then I just think
it's not worth it. I think she'd rather just stay at Barca. I mean, she doesn't have a heap of time left in her career.
No. And I'm not saying, like, I think she'll play probably, like, I think similar to Lucy Bronze, they'll both play to, like...
They'll play full 90 minutes until they have to be dragged off the pitch. Yeah. I don't think they'll be phased out.
No.
But it is interesting with Lucy and Ellie coming into Lucy's position at Chelsea.
It's because they're trying to win the quadruple.
Yeah, they're trying to get...
Also...
Not tire out all their players, just have, like, incredible players all over the pitches in multiple... the same position as well.
Because if you are in a game and it's, like, a final or something, like... You need to get to the next round and you're not winning. Lucy Bronze on that pitch, she'll do everything she can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ellie Carpenter's brilliant, but there's this different thing of like grit and determination.
I don't think she doesn't have that. I just think Lucy Bronze is on another level.
On a different
everything,
level.
You know?
And that's a quality and something she can bring. Yeah, PSG have lost a midfielder and a winger, and they've gone all guns blazing for it.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, also I'm finding it interesting that they're going for Barca players because like, we all know that Barca's having a hard time and they need the money.
Yep.
So it is the time to be like, hey, I'm going to put an offer down on a big boy player because I know you need the money.
So yeah. So
like two big boy players,
I'm surprised Michelle Kang wasn't like, Bon Matty.
Want you over here?
You want to come
She
over
would
here?
never go to London Sea, not now.
No.
I mean, like, obviously not now because transfer is close.
But as in, I think they could have done a lot more business bringing in Barca players, like basically taking advantage of their vulnerability financially.
Absolutely.
I mean, they did a little. They got 2.
I think PSG is the right time to try poach a good Barca player because they are vulnerable.
I think any club, like,
for sure.
Window's open, go for it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that like not more WSL teams tried to poach like big players.
Even like I'm intrigued for the January transfer window if maybe some of their, like Champions League campaign, for example, doesn't go the way they want it to. I'm not saying it won't because I do have every faith that they still will absolutely smash it. But if it doesn't go the way they want it to, through the league phase or whatever it is, if anyone will be like, okay, that offer I had a few months ago, maybe I'll take it now.
Yeah, I think the caliber they have of players is amazing, but whether they have enough of them to last themselves through the Champions League. I mean, I thought like Barcelona will really struggle this season, but then I had to turn all my notifications off for all my football apps.
Me too.
Because they were just scoring too many goals in their domestic league.
Yeah, they scored so
many.
Like
the first game was like 11-1 or something.
But then also,
I would 11-1 to be this team right now.
But we, Arsenal and also United have scored a lot of goals in the opening 2 games, and I think that's really interesting. We're playing against each other on Sunday. We've scored the most goals between us two. In the first 2 games, I think, what was it, like 4-1 for us, 4-0 for them, and then
who was their first game against?
5-1 for us, and I think maybe 5-1 for them as well.
Who was United's first game?
Leicester? Question mark.
I mean, if it is Leicester, like, I feel like we played London City, so it's like...
No, yeah, both of our sets of games have been relatively, like... Easy. This is a challenge for both of us, and, like, United and Arsenal have been scoring a lot of goals, so it's going to be really interesting, and I think it is a must-win, or at least a must-point for both teams. Like, both teams will want to win, and we should. Like, push to win. Like, Arsenal, for sure. It's a statement, us, like, going and winning. But, I don't really think you want to see either of the teams lose, because that will start the points on the table being split up. But
absolutely.
Fingers crossed. I really hope we can do it. It's our
what
first
day and time
massive
is this game?
Sunday, 2:50 p.m.
Are you at home?
I'm at my family home.
Boring.
I'm going out for a Chinese Saturday.
Okay. Mad invite.
Okay, you can come.
I'm busy.
Cool. Nice convo.
Are we falling out?
Over
Just falling out on the pod over a Chinese in Kent.
Oh yeah, it's right. I tell you what, it's right near.
Is this?
It's right. It's near London City.
But you've talked about it with Janine and Lauren. Which one was it
Oh
called?
my god, Imperial Dynasty.
Yeah,
Shout
Imperial
out,
Dynasty.
genuinely. I wish they were closer because they could sponsor an episode of our podcast. I've been going there since I was so small.
Janine and... Oh no.
Janine.
The Chinese. Oh my god, that's the dream, to get sponsored by like the local Chinese restaurant.
Oh, local Chinese.
Because then we could just eat Chinese when we were filming
We were
the pod.
thinking, yeah,
Actually, but no, I think... The thing is, I eat really hard and fast.
You
like
do.
I'm like, this is a Chinese, and I eat
You're
it.
like,
I have a big plate in 2 minutes, and then I complain for about 2 hours afterwards that I don't feel well.
But
If I just ate slower, everything would be
we
fine.
were saying that we want to be on Gogglebox because they get a takeaway. I'm pretty sure every time they shoot. So, oh my god.
Yeah, and they just get
once
reimbursed.
a week. I think they watch.
Yeah, but then honestly, we'd eat so much Chinese food.
Because we don't
really
always
bad.
have to get Chinese,
Our cholesterol
but like
would be awful.
yeah, it would be.
We'd be like MSG.
MSG. But yeah, my addiction wouldn't be Pepsi Max anymore. It'd just be
MSG. I think a Pepsi Max addiction is probably better than an MSG addiction.
Oh yeah, for sure. But no, we could get it once a month, and the other weeks we could get like smoothies. But we're bullshitting. We would get
Poke
pizza
bowl.
or like poke bowl. Thai.
Oh, I love Thai. That's also like probably not.
Yeah.
It's probably also
Someone's
like
hungry.
not good for my body too much.
But yeah, Gogglebox, if you're listening, genuinely
Hit us up.
hit us up. We're so funny.
Oh
and
my
we have
God.
the perfect setup here. Like,
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
Like, the camera can go there. We've got it all sorted.
It's so good. Also, we're great in front of the telly. Sometimes we're watching a movie or TV show. We were watching Below Deck the other day, and I just think we're so funny.
We are so funny. And I have a very flexible face. So, like, my expressions are, like, quite...
Yeah, let's practice.
Or even this. Apparently, this is impressive. Like, I can't do it because I'm going to smile. But Maddie thinks this is really impressive how well I can frown.
No.
Yeah, thank you. She can't do it. She's just... Yeah, that's Maddie. That's you.
I've been told it's impressive as well.
Oh, really? We're just equally impressive. That's
We're
why
just
we
really
work
talented
together.
girls. The thing is, like, nobody can stop us when you put two frowns together.
2 frowns.
2 frowns make a smile. That's what they say.
If you tip them upside down, they do.
Turn that frown upside down. Let's talk about what we did yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday we went up to, not Manchester, near Manchester. Stockport. Always wanted to go there.
I always wanted to go to Stockport.
Well, it was actually quite a lovely area.
Yeah, so we're actually in
Diddly-doo.
Didsbury.
Didsbury.
And I kept calling it Diddlesbury, but it's just Didsbury.
No, you actually call it Diddly.
I read the word once and just decided it was something it wasn't. We were in Didsbury filming with Greene King Sport. We were doing a little round table with us and 2 other girls. They were really lovely. And it was like, you did like wild card predictions, and then you like discussed it, and then you did unpopular opinions, like take a sip if you think this and this and this. And you know what? I think that'd be so fun to do on a pod. Okay, the thing is, because it was for a pub, and like at a pub, they just like were like, who wants a drink? And I was like, we were obviously like, us, we want a drink, we want one, yeah, we want a drink.
Everything we've shot's been in a pub, and everything we've shot, we've always got a drink.
That's not true, because we shot for National Lottery, wasn't at a pub.
Yeah, it's true.
Everything else though, however,
yeah,
has
but like
been
everything
pub involved.
we have been filmed of.
Yeah, we didn't
So
do any
Walker's
personal
was
editing.
in a pub.
Walker's, Heineken, and Greene King, all pub things.
All pub.
So yeah, free drinks around. They were like, just put it on the tab, and I was like, sure.
Put it on the tab.
So we got drinks, and like, some of the games were like, take a sip if this, and obviously, I don't take baby sips. I'm like, take a gulp.
Drink the whole thing.
I was like, down this Heineken. If you think, oh no, I wasn't having. What was I drinking? I was having the Greene King IPA level head.
Level head. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we played level heads.
Yes.
Oh my god, I was so good at that. The content's gonna come up for that soon, but
oh my God,
apparently
Sophie was so good. They were like, that's probably a record.
I was so stressed, and also I was very frantic. Like, we were hilarious.
Yeah, I was scratching my head.
Like,
Like,
I don't
you
know
have to stop. People are gonna think you're
Yeah,
nuts.
she was going like
and
this
I get
when she was
stressed like
doing
this.
hers. I literally went. They might edit that really funnily, but you were like scratching the fuck out your head, and I thought everyone's gonna think you have lies.
So this girl has like. So this girl just does weird thing when she gets nervous.
It was really fun though, but I was like going for it. I was like, I need to win.
But like the thing is I was saying is like they kept giving us more drinks or like topping up our drinks whenever we like got low.
Because it looked good for camera.
Oh yeah, it looked good for camera, you know. And I think they also knew the more I had to drink, the more I got a bit loose-lipped with my opinions.
Yeah, because it was like opinion-based thing.
Yeah, it was like I think they kind of wanted us to argue maybe a little bit more, but we were all very respectful of each other, and I think we all had very similar opinions.
Yeah,
I think it would have been different.
Stick a man in there.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like that whole experience would have been a lot more different if there were men on the table.
Also, would I have been comfortable enough to say what I was saying if there was a man present?
I get more comfortable if there's a man there. I'm ready to fight.
Mm.
And if I was fighting, you wouldn't leave me alone fighting. I know you wouldn't.
Hopefully we get to go and shoot some more for them because it was really fun. And look, we love talking about women's football. Like, I'm worried that we spoke too much, but you know what?
Me too.
It's our brand. Like, it's what we do. So.
And also, like, I think, you know what? I was like a bit stressed about it afterwards. I was like, oh my God, did I say too much? And I was like, actually, like, no, like, I didn't say anything that I didn't believe.
Yeah.
Which I think is important. And also, like, I was willing to have, like, two sides to whatever argument I was making. Like, at one point I was talking about how broadcast deals are hurting the WSL. And, like, I believe everything I was saying there. But it's also important that I did note that privatized broadcast deals bring money into the WSL, which is good for funding. It's good for players. And, like, there's two sides to every coin in that, like, it does hurt the organic growth, but then again, it is good for financial positions. So, like, you know, I don't know how much of that will be kept in, whether it will be edited to make
we spoke a lot, but
look like we have very much more one-sided arguments. But like, I think like, I thought it was really nice, and I thought all the girls were lovely.
They were so
and I think
lovely.
it would have been a different experience, not necessarily just men, but like if there were men who were fans of women's football there, I think it would have been absolutely fine. But when I say like men there, I mean like men, the type of men who don't care about women's football and they want it off their screens. If they were there,
they obviously wouldn't be there because that's not what, you know.
No, it was for the WSL.
Yeah. But
and they had these cool lights that were WSL colours.
Yeah, WSL like colours, and we also like, we hate the rebrand.
And I was
the rebrand isn't about the colours, it's more about the concept. And
there's more things that are needed that haven't been solved. I'm excited to see what the edit looks like.
Yeah.
And I hope I come across okay.
Yeah, it was so fun. Had a lot of fun doing it. And we'd love to do it again. If you are listening, we would.
Hey, Greene King, if you're listening, I had a great time. Like, bring me back.
We would. It was really fun.
I thought it was interesting that they brought us together.
Me too.
And that they sat us on the same side of the table.
Me too.
Because when I got there, I thought there were going to be more people because like it's going to be a round table vibe. And then it was just four of us, and like, including the two of us. And I was like, oh, I'm surprised that like they wanted us together.
Yeah.
And both Arsenal fans, you know?
Yeah. Also, I think they obviously knew that, like, also, they probably, if they saw our TikTok, came from our TikTok, then they saw, or probably are aware that we have a podcast, they would have actually looked into us a little bit more. Yeah. And they probably know we talk about stuff like this often, so they probably would have expected us to have not more to say, but we would have we have, you know, we bounce off each other in that way.
And also, also to the point where it's kind of like, we've practiced these debates. We've had these debates, whether it's in our podcast or our regular life, but we've had these chats about like things that are good and bad and controversial opinions about women's sports and women's football and the WSL in particular. Like, you know, I think that's something we often talk about. Yeah. Not only on the pod, but just like in general life.
Yeah, for sure. But it was great fun, and yeah, I mean, I love talking about all things women's football.
That's like, I love that. And I think that was so easy. Also, they had like no restrictions. Like before we started, I was like, hey, like, do I need to not swear? And they're like, oh, no, do what you want. Like, don't go crazy with it.
We didn't really like...
And I didn't. But I was like, swear. You know, sometimes I accidentally drop an F-bomb here and there without thinking about it.
I think we're very articulate. Whether it's shown that we're articulate, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, I hate that. Let's play that game we played at the Greene King thing.
Can you think of any?
Sure.
Okay.
Not right now, but my brain will work sometimes. Okay, Sophie. Sip your drink if you think Chelsea will win the WSL this year.
You have to join in.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking. I actually don't know what I think. Okay.
I think they're too strong to like not.
I think yes, because their team has such great squad depth.
Yeah.
But I think if Arsenal are going to win it, this year will be the year to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think United or City or any of those other teams are necessarily going to be the ones to... If anyone's going to knock them, I'm saying this as an Arsenal fan, which
Why
comes
not
with a bit of
United?
biases.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but why not United?
I don't think they're strong enough yet.
You think it's the squad depth? You think?
Yeah, I just don't think they're there yet.
Yeah.
I think we'll either win it or we'll lose to United. We'll be third. Like, I genuinely think we're either going to knock Chelsea off their pedestal or we'll kind of fall off and be third.
And then win the Champions League again?
Something like that. But you know what I mean? Like, I think either Arsenal are going to have the best season, like the most incredible season and win the WSL, or we'll lose to Chelsea and United. I don't think we'll win to City. Squad depth isn't great enough. You know, I think they'll have a good first few games, then the injuries will come out, and then blah 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 blah. You know, they'll do the same as they did last season.
Well, Millie Turner will be out for a bit anyway. You know, like whether it's.
I'm excited. When's Rolfo going to play?
I think she's ready soon.
I'm excited about that.
I know she doesn't play anymore, but I'm talking about City here. Grace Clinton's ready soon. Yeah. I think she's been playing all week, so I think she's.
That'll be good. There. I'm so excited about that.
Take a sip if you think Spain will win the World Cup in 2027. Again, so back to back. Like we did back to back Euros. Do you think they'll do back to back World Cup wins?
No.
Sorry. So you have to take a sip.
Well, I didn't take a sip because I don't
think
it.
I know.
I think just like a lot of them play for Barcelona, I think the girls are tired. And I think they are still an incredible team. They'll always be one of the best. But I don't think right now they are the best. And I'm not saying England is the best. I do think France.
I think US will do it for me. I
think. The US, and I think France and Germany have a good go as well. I'd love for England to win.
I would.
Obviously, I'm Australian, but I don't think Australia's not there.
It would top like my whole football world if we won. Like, you know, it would be everything to me. I don't know if we'll do it. I don't doubt for a second that we wouldn't. It could be another situation like last time where it's 1-0 Spain like v England, but you know, I think US have got Emma Hayes, and like she can just do anything, and with that team, like, wow. Also Spain, you know, they've gone through 2 managers in the last 2 years. They're on to their third, and they are still not getting a manager with experience. They're still getting managers from within the federation that have no experience, and there's clearly clearly a lot of issues going on in the Spanish FA, and
absolutely
they they obviously won the World Cup, and that was amazing, and they could have won the Euros. And I think if the FA just pushed more investment into the staff, then you know, they could do anything. Like the doc on Netflix about you know, it does mainly focus on like the breakdown of like the Spanish FA and Ruby Ellis, but it talks a lot about how Jorge Vilda, however the hell you pronounce it, the manager at the time of the World Cup 2023, how he had no solutions to problems. So they had a game against, I think it was Japan, where they lost 4-0 in the World Cup 2 years ago. It's the only game obviously they lost, but they didn't know what to do. They had no solutions, and because he didn't have a solution. The manager should never not have a solution. He didn't know what he was doing. He only got the job because of his dad knew someone, or that kind of nepotism. And it's still that going on. Right. If they outsource a good manager, oh my God, they take over the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I do.
But they just don't give a shit. That federation just don't give a shit. They don't give a shit.
Not about that.
And that's why players that, you know, obviously a lot of them kind of basically went on strike during that time, and just before that, and refused to play for them. And that's why still a few of them don't do it, because they haven't seen a change. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I see that. Take a sip if you think Renee Slagers is the best women's football manager out there. Not women's football manager, not female manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I think Emma Hayes.
Yeah.
She's she's been there for...
Actually, you know what?
No, she's been there for time, and she has like dug the pathways out with her like bare hands to make them there. She has like created access. She has ensured that the pathways are there. She's ensured the access to medical information, like so many things that are beyond football, beyond on the pitch. She's ensured that so much is there so that her players can play better, and she's proved it. Chelsea, like, insane, like unbeatable.
Yeah,
like so
I agree
talented.
with you. That's why I was unsure.
But I think I want to sit.
Yeah, my answer changed when I think about the fact we are yet to see Renee lose a player's respect, or not respect. We've yet to see her lose. You know, yet to see a player be pissed off with, like, obviously not getting enough game time is one thing. We've seen Rosa Kafaji, like, she wasn't happy about her game time and all that stuff. But socially, I think Emma Hayes, like, I think she's a brilliant manager, and she's done so many things for women's football. But she said some stuff that really affected some players, and we haven't seen that from Renee. That's the only thing. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, the whole like the relationship.
Yeah, and also like things like when she shoved Jonas Eidevall. Like, yeah, I found that fucking hilarious. I thought it was one of the best things that's ever happened. But I do think like you wouldn't see that from Renee.
I do miss them. Like I do not miss him.
Do you have all those edits that? Do you remember when like Girl So Confusing came out? Did you ever see any of those edits with girl, yeah, I don't know if you like me. Sometimes I think you might hate me. Sometimes I think I might hate you. Maybe you just want to
like
be
the edit.
me.
I just love the Jonas and Emma Hayes edits.
I do miss that, you know. But I think Emma Hayes is one of the best people in women's sports of all times. But best manager we've seen. I think she's a great pioneer in the game. No, she's a great pioneer in women's sports space. But I think we've not seen a deterioration of relationships for Renee that we have seen with Emma. But that's also Emma's been in the biz a lot longer than Renee as like a head coach. You know,
I've seen a lot of people talk about like Kyra recently.
Really,
like, Kyra, like you're gonna lose Kyra. Kyra just go. It has been 2 games.
Yeah.
Like, it has been 2 games. And yes, I do get just put her on for 15 minutes, but also, it's been 2 games.
Yeah.
Like, let's just need to go yet.
Yeah, I think...
Let's see how the rest of the first half
interesting for sure. But I think people can get frustrated about game time. But I think game time is one thing. Rosa Kafaji, obviously, not happy with her game time and then eventually leaving. Or not leaving, going on loan. But socially... I mean,
no, I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I think she's great. Obviously, she won us the Champions League, and wouldn't have done it without her.
If there's anything I have to say about Renee Slegers, is
that I only have good things to say about her.
I think I love her.
I love her. No, fact, I love her. If it was like acceptable to get your manager's name on your Arsenal shirt,
that's my dream, is to get a Dutch shirt with like Slagers on the back.
Let's look at a vintage Dutch shirt. No,
I've looked. You know, but we could get it upcycled by. Is it possible to get it upcycled by?
No, it'll be a new one. So if she saw it, she'd be like, "What the fuck? These girls have just got a new shirt with my name on." But we could get in contact with her. Maybe she could give us one.
Who, Renee? Or Fowdies?
Renee.
Have you seen her Instagram?
Yeah,
she hasn't posted it in
like got an AI
years.
Bot as
yeah, I was like, well, who is this in the profile picture?
AI bot.
I would love that though.
That's not like my man.
An old Dutch jersey with Slagers on the back. Are you kidding me? I'd wear that to every Arsenal game ever.
Oh my god, I literally wouldn't take it off. Like, I'd just get it sewn into my skin. Except when we play the Dutch and lose against them, then I'd like...
Except I look amazing in orange.
Take a sip if you think a player wearing another club's top is disloyal. Ooh. It's I just feel that everywhere. I think it's hard, and I think it's context. It's like, what is the context
I think if we're talking about Olivia Smith...
It's not just her, it's also Kyra. To Spurs, though. Do you know what I mean?
I think people need to grow up. Olivia Smith was wearing her girlfriend's jersey.
Yeah.
And
I get that.
Kyra, someone put a scarf on her when she was watching her friend play.
Yeah.
I think people need to grow up. Like, oh my God, it's not that deep. Like, yeah, if walking down the street if I saw Kyra and she was wearing a Spurs jersey, if she was just walking down the street wearing a Spurs jersey, I'd be like, what the hell? That's weird, and she shouldn't do that. That, I think, was disloyal.
Yeah.
She's watching a friend play, and someone's put a scarf over her shoulder.
Yeah, but people...
It's, like, actually really not that deep. I hate to say it.
But that friend shouldn't have posted that, or she shouldn't... Whoever posted it shouldn't have posted it.
But why? Because people would have bad reactions? That's on them.
Yeah, but the context of that person has put it on them. It's like when Stella put a Chelsea hat on you.
Yeah, and I thought it's not that deep. I thought, really, guys, it's not that deep.
It's not.
We don't have the violent culture that men do with their game. Like, no one... I don't think people are going to beat someone up about it. I really don't.
They'll verbally, like, abuse you instead.
Yes,
like
so don't do that. Grow up.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. I think that's on them.
Don't do that.
And yeah, I think if you don't want to face the abuse that you're going to get, don't post it. Like, yeah, that's shitty.
Also, like...
But, like, if they
Arsenal Spurs, that's a massive one. You know, people, like, aren't that bothered about Liverpool because, like, it's not a massive
Liverpool, Arsenal, like, it's not, yeah.
But it's more like
Spurs
footballing culture.
They're just there.
Yeah, but it's more the history behind it, you know.
Yeah, I do understand that. I do.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I always think so. Sure, there's something in their contract that means they can't do that. I don't know. Like,
I really tend to think, like, I think women's football, we can be a bit more lighthearted about it with things like that.
I think it's fine when you see them supporting, like, a different men's side. I'm not saying support a different, like, men and women's team. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I remember there being quite a lot of backlash of, like, I think Neve Charles supporting, is it Liverpool? I can't remember. Something like that. And obviously she plays for Chelsea, but it was Liverpool men. And I think you're not even in the same... Also, a lot of the time, players don't play for the club that they
grew up with,
necessarily grew up supporting.
Yeah.
Like
imagine if you got into football now and you got signed to Spurs.
Yeah, if that was the opportunity that bettered my career, you're going to take it, aren't you? Like, we got a job offer from them. Like, I'm not being funny. Yeah, we'd take it.
Yeah, if Spurs DM me now, like, you want to do some content, I'd probably be like...
Yeah, we'd be like, for sure.
Name a price.
I'll take this off.
But I'd be like, name a price, because
no.
Spurs will cost more money for me than it would to do content for Learn and See.
Yeah, and then Arsenal do it for minus money. I'm joking. Literally, please.
No, I know. Don't say that. They're gonna not. If they ever offer us work, they're gonna be like, "You said you do it for free."
You said you actually pay us.
I don't think it's that dissimilar to being like, it's really rude to, like, it's really rude to celebrate against your old club if you score against your old club.
Rude. Oh my God, go for it. I'll be fucking
but that's what
going
people
for
like.
it.
It's really rude to celebrate a goal against your own club. So if Olivia Smith scored against Liverpool and she celebrated, like, that's really rude. But apparently it's also, like, completely out of order that she wore her girlfriend's Liverpool jersey when she went to go watch her girlfriend play in a Liverpool game.
Yeah.
It's like, how is that any different?
So many double standards, right?
Yeah, I just think, ugh.
Yeah, I don't think it's that deep. Also, like, for Olivia Smith, like, going to that game, yeah, she's probably wearing her, like, she's supporting a girlfriend, and it's fine. We see it a lot of the time more
and, like,
on the international
Kyra was there
stage.
to support Charlie
Grant, yeah. And we see it a lot more on international stage of, like, players wearing
other countries'
their partners
jerseys,
or friends, like, other countries' jerseys. Like, we saw Viv do it for Beth at the Euros.
I saw that actually kind of hurt her, you know.
What?
I'm just surprised that she, you know what, for Beth,
yeah, but
for
it's
Viv,
like,
I was
love,
surprised.
isn't it? You're in love.
It's love, isn't it?
But Kat Macario did for Neve Charles, and, you know, I think that, but then also they're not competing against each other, so it's different. I think layers of context are applied with it.
Yeah,
you know?
Like what I was saying, they're there supporting a partner or a friend, and they're in a bit of a match. Yeah,
if there was like a pap shot of them in the crowd singing like Spurs chants, I'd be like, oh girl.
I'd just be like, I don't think it's that deep on them, but I think you know what these guys are going to say about it.
I was like, you could see them.
But that's up to you that's up to you then.
Yeah.
I really do think it's up to you. I don't think it's that deep if you post it. If you post it, you know that you're going to get all of these guys.
Also, like, Chloe Kelly's a massive, like, advocate, supporter for QPR.
Yeah.
The only reason I think she doesn't get backlash for that is because they're in a different league.
Yeah. Anyway, we are here every Thursday.
We are here every Thursday. Come back.
And follow us over on Instagram and on TikTok at Girls Watch Girls Play. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some stuff coming out, including our Greene King stuff and some other stuff that is not ready to be shared yet, but super excited.
Super exciting.
And we love you all, and we'll see you again next week.
See you next week.
Thursday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.